And Illinois has won this battle inside. Teams very similar offensively. Illinois has gone to the one area where they have an advantage, the top area, and that's being the bigs. Shupill and Bostic getting involved. Bostic with, as you said, Peter, already a double-double on the day. And we talked about it at the beginning of the season that the reason they can do that is because of the height in the front court. Bryn Shupill coming over. They've played Aisha Nador as well. And they're starting to play Adalia McKenzie more like a small forward inside. It really gives the team some height up front and allows them to compete with the Michigans, compete with the Marylands, compete with the Indianas. And you see those effects in their new style of play, more of a mid-range presence. Gone are the days where everyone's around the three-point line, and Kendall Bostic has been free to work. Her experience has won the day over these Penn State bigs thus far.
Absolutely. Kendall Bostic just overpowering Penn State's bigs. The clock and shot clock are now both corrected on the court. And Genesis Bryant will be inbounding the ball for the Illini. Jayla Oden now with the ball. Gets it to Adalia McKenzie, who finds Giovanna Lopez. And that is perfect off-ball movement there by Lopez.
Yeah, and where McKenzie was too, that's exactly how you break a zone. Penn State loves to play a 1-2-2. There they had the zone, and that's exactly how you break it, where McKenzie was. Great play design by Shauna Green on the other side.
Kapanis working on Oden now. Finds the paint. It's no good, but she will be headed to the foul line.
A good play by Kapanis. She needs to step up for them to get back in this game, and that's how she's done it all season. Driving inside, creating contact.
In for the Lady Lions, number 4, Shea Chesky, number 20.
We are now seeing McKenna Marisa and Shea Chesky back in the game for Penn State. They have their lights-out shooters out there now, trying to cut back into this Illinois lead before halftime.
It has to be a two-pronged approach. If you're Kapanis, you have to go inside and play two-man basketball with Allie Brigham. If you're Marisa and Chesky, you have to show the threat of the three on the outside. You have to establish that threat. Put it in Shea Chesky's arms, have her make a few threes to show that threat. Then you can work inside with Cap and Brigham. So it has to be a two-pronged approach. You have to force Illinois to contain both. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon for the Lady Lions.
McKenzie now working on Kapanis. Pull-up jumper, and they're going to call it an offensive foul. It'll be Lady Lions ball.
Yeah, great defense right there by Kapanis, selling the arm extension by McKenzie. That's one that could have gone either way. There was the arm extension, but Kapanis recognizing that. And she is such a scrappy, gritty player defensively. She gives you no room to work on the inside. Illinois fans can see that, and that's a mirror image of Adalia McKenzie. Two very similar players as they're matched up on the other side. And that might be McKenzie's third.
It is her third. Kapanis getting the job done on both sides of the court, drawing the charge, and now drawing a foul, shooting 2 at the free throw line.
That is a way to hurt Illinois. Again, the foul trouble's been a problem for them, particularly as they've had to increase the strain on the starters, particularly on the bigs. It's been a bit of a problem. That is a way you can get to them, but again, this has to be a two-pronged approach. Show the threat of the three, put it in Chesky's arms, force Illinois to back off on the inside, and then you can continue to get Leilani Kapanis going. Or if Kapanis is going, which she is with the free throws, show it the other way. Show the threat of one, and that allows the other to get open. It's just like the run in the pass with football. You show the threat of one, you allow the other to get activated.
Kendall Bostic now finds Jayla Oden. Makaira Cook directing traffic, finds Bostic.
It's going to be a tough matchup for Bostic. She's calling for Cook.
Bostic found a cutting Cook, but it was too short.
Yeah, Brigham's just a bigger body on Bostic, and she had already, as she's calling for it right here, she had already sized up Bostic on the other side, gave her no room to work. Bostic can't move around.
And Coach Shauna Green is angry about that foul call on Kendall Bostic. McKenna Marisa will be shooting 2.
Penn State's starting to slowly creep back in with this downhill drive attack. McKenna Marisa, a Swiss Army knife, can be effective anywhere. We talked about her off-ball movement. She's been taking it herself, and she's been getting out of the way when Kapanis has on the other side, setting herself up for threes. Penn State, it seems like they're trying to show the threat of the drive. Let's see if they keep going to that, or let's see if they get Chesky involved. Very interested to see what this next move will be. That will define how this quarter ends for them.
Illinois 44, Penn State 29. Brinshue Hill in the paint. No good. And Kapanis grabs the board.
And they're returning back to their roots. They're crowding the paint defensively.
Shea Chesky in the corner. Off the iron into the hands of Makira Cook.
Yeah, good look there from Chesky. You show the threat. She just couldn't convert on that one.
Makira Cook now telling her teammates to slow it down.
And if you're Shauna Green, now you know the threat of the three. You know that that's what they're doing. So as she plans for this halftime break, she's going to have to figure out with her team how to contain those two factors going into the second half.